Hello there. Hopefully you can hear me now. I see we've got some people already in the chat box. I'm going to do a quick introduction and let you know about the class today. We're going to be talking about an article and we're going to be discussing it. And if possible, we might even get to a role play by the end of the class. I don't want to tell you the name of the article. I will tell you the theme. But I want us to find out or create the best title we can, and then we're going to use that at the end of class to have a discussion. Okay, so I've got 2 so far, and I'm hearing my voice, so I'm going to ask you to make sure that you're using headphones, okay? And maybe I can ask you to just silence the microphone until you're speaking, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, great. All right. So, I'm still hearing my voice. I wonder why that is. Oh, okay, now it's okay. Okay, so I think someone had me on speaker. Okay, there's 2 documents for this class, and we're going to start off with document A. We're going to read that and do some exercises. We might read document B if we have time, and then we're going to use that for our discussion. This is a really interesting experiment that's going on. Okay, so why don't you turn on your microphone?
Okay.
And this is, who am I speaking with here? This is Mohammed. I see you first.
Yes.
Hi, where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Hi, Mohammed. Nice to have you here.
Thank
What do
you.
you do, by the way?
Trying to learn English?
Oh, yes, but besides that, are you working? Are you studying?
I am studying.
Okay. Sounds good. And Anatoly, how are you?
Yes, hello. Yes, my name is Anatoly. I'm from Russia. I work as an accountant.
Fantastic. Great. Nice to have you here, Anatoly.
Thank you.
Okay, let's run through. Oh, I see a familiar face already. That looks like Lydia, am I right? Is that you, Lydia? Or yeah, it is. I thought so. I recognize you. Say hello to everyone, Lydia. Can't hear you. Make sure your microphone's on.
Hello?
Ooh. Is that you, Lydia?
It's absent.
Okay. Okay, Lydia? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't hear you. So what? We'll come back to you in just a moment. Ishmael,
I'm here.
make sure that your microphone is silent until you're speaking, okay, Ishmael? And we'll come back to you in just a moment.
Okay, sorry, okay.
No problem. Go ahead, Lydia. Say hello.
Hello.
Well, okay, a little more than hello.
I'm here.
In case people don't know you, just say a word or 2 about yourself.
About myself?
Where are you from and what do you do?
I'm Italian. I'm a degree in communication. I'm a journalist. And
Okay, good.
I am waiting for a better job because now I'm employed in a perfumery.
You and everyone else. I was calling on you because I remember you from another class, but
Yeah.
I don't think we spoke. I can't remember. Anyway, let's go back to Ishmael. Give a quick introduction, Ishmael. Say who you are and what you do and where you're from. Turn on your microphone, Ishmael.
Okay. I'm from Iran. I'm a student.
Good.
I
Anything else? Ishmael, how come I can only see your eyes? I can't see your face. I just see 2 eyes. You're wearing glasses.
okay.
Okay, nice to meet you, Ishmael. Let's say hello to Emra. Am I saying your name right?
Hello,
Hi. Where are you from?
I am from Turkey.
You're from Turkey. Nice to meet you. What do you do?
Nice to meet you. Me too.
What do you do, Emra?
I am learning English.
Oh, I know, but
Yes,
what do you do
together.
for a living? Are you a student? Do you work?
Yeah, student.
Fantastic.
Istanbul.
What do you study? What do you study?
University.
You say again, I'm sorry?
University.
I thought I heard you say investing. Is that right?
University.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm having a little trouble hearing you. Maybe you could write it in the chat box if you don't mind. Okay, and just a
I cannot
reminder
see.
for everyone, make sure you keep your microphone silent when you're not talking, because there might be a lot of background noise if you don't. And the chat window, Emra, is on the right side. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Could you write that in the chat box? It's just because I was having some trouble hearing you. And let's go to Imad. Say hello, Imad. Where are you from?
Yeah, hello, John. I'm Imad.
Hi.
I'm from Syria. And I think this is my first class with you, John. And I'm a biomedical engineer.
And sorry, say again, last part?
I'm a biomedical engineer.
Biomedical engineer. And why are you an eagle?
Oh, it's a my profile picture. It's not. I'm not eagle. I'm a human.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah.
And Victoria, say hello to us, Victoria. Where are you from?
Hello, I'm Victoria and I'm from Ukraine. I'm a student and I study management, business administration.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, let's do one or two more, then we've got to get started. Mohammed Tarek, want to say hi?
Hi.
A little more than hi.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Where are you from?
Muhammad. I am Muhammad. I am from Egypt. I am a student.
Okay, two students from Egypt. And Lazana, am I saying that right? Lasana?
Yes. I'm here.
Okay. And where are you from, Lasana?
Hi, everybody. I'm from France, and I work in a pharmaceutical company. And I want to do training. It's a master degree in business engineering. This is why I want to improve my English.
Okay, sounds great. Well, let's see if I get one more introduction, then we have to get started. I don't want to run out of time. Who did I miss? Anyone? Oh, Igor, I missed you. Quick hello from Igor. Where are you from?
Hello, my name is Igor. I'm from Republic of Moldova, and I'm a sales representative.
Fantastic. What do you sell, if you don't mind me asking?
Telecommunication services.
Telecommunications. Great. Maybe you can help improve Google Hangouts.
No, it's not my. It is not my.
Not your area?
Yes, not my area.
Oh, okay.
I'm only sales representative. I'm not technician.
Well, if you convince us to use something else, we might buy it from you. Who knows? All right, listen, everyone. I uploaded 2 documents. Could someone do me a favor and put a link to document A in the chat box, okay, so that everyone can see the link? I can't do it because I can't leave the classroom, but if someone could just, there we go, Anatoly did, that's perfect. Okay, so I want you to open document A, and we're going to get started right now. This is a really amazing experiment I want to share with you. In the first half of the class, in the next 15 or 20 minutes, we're going to do a bit of reading, and then we're going to have a discussion and possibly a role play if we have time at the end. So let's start off with let's warm up with a few questions. The experiment is going to involve technology. It's a real thing that's been happening for 6 or 7 years. But before we start, let's warm up a little bit. I'm going to give you the beginning of a sentence, and I'd like you to complete the sentence. And then we're going to talk about what your sentence means and what our ideas are. Okay? So I'm just going to go from right to left, starting with Vittoria. I want you to complete the sentence, computers are. How would you finish that sentence, talking about your opinion about computers? Computers are what, Vittoria?
Convenient.
Computers are convenient. Sounds good. Mohammed, computers should what? Mohammed? Uh-oh, I don't hear Mohammed. Okay, we'll come back. Oh, there you are. No, I don't hear him. Let's go on to Lydia. Computers should what?
Computers should help us to feel more close to other people all over the world.
Computers should help us to feel more close to people all over the world. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so we got one vote for convenient, one vote for helping us. Lasana, computers can what?
Computers can...
Don't think too hard. Whatever comes to mind.
Can you repeat, please?
Oh, I'm just using can. Computers can. How would you complete that sentence?
I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
Can you say me where can I find this document, please?
Look in the chat window and you see Anatoly. He put a link there.
Okay.
Anatoly, click on that link for document A. Okay?
Okay.
We have not started to read yet, but that's the link when we do read. Okay?
Okay.
Igor, computers can what?
Everything.
Can, you're missing the verb. Can what everything? Can...
Everything do?
Can,
do everything.
That's it. Computers can do everything. Okay, so everyone is very pro-computer today, and it's not a surprise. Ishmael, one more. Computers cannot. What do you think, Ishmael? Ishmael, turn on your microphone.
Fortunately, I am downloading this photo.
Okay, but in the meantime, finish the sentence. Computers cannot what? What do you think, Ishmael? What do you think, Ishmael? Computers cannot what? You see in the chat window what I wrote?
I don't upload this photo.
There's no photo. Just look in the chat
loading.
window.
It's loading. It's loading.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a moment, Ishmael.
Okay.
Emra, computers cannot what? What do you think?
Cannot. I don't think.
Well, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. What do you think? Tell me something computers cannot do, in your opinion.
Cannot do. Sorry.
Okay, let's go to Emad. Computers cannot what, in your opinion?
Computers cannot replace humans in many tasks.
Ah, that's very interesting. Good answer. And Anatoly also has an interesting answer. Computers cannot think. Okay, and Emad is saying computers cannot replace humans. Very, very interesting from both of you. Do you all agree or disagree that computers? Let me just ask a quick question to Anatoly. Why do you say computers cannot think, Anatoly?
Because it is a program which have a definite algorithm.
Right.
and is the reason.
So you're saying that it's a mechanical process, and with people, what is it? We're not mechanical. What are we?
Oh.
How would you describe what we do mentally?
The people could create, could think, could do unexpected things.
Okay. So, I also like Imad's answer too, because that raises a very important issue, and in fact, that's one of the central issues we're going to read about. Okay, so maybe what we can do now is actually do the reading. In the document, I have it here in paper. You should see the document missing some words. Does everyone have the document A with the words missing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, great.
Yes.
Maybe I could ask Lydia to read the words on the right side of the page. The first set in the first paragraph, please.
Sorry for the pronunciation, maybe.
I'll help you. Don't worry. I'll help you.
Okay. Mass.
Good.
Accessibility.
Accessibility with a K sound.
Accessibility.
Good.
Stumbled.
Stumbled. You don't say the L. Stumbled.
Stumbled.
Good. Keep going.
Okay. Divide.
Okay, one more.
Unveiled.
Good. Unveiled. We'll see what these mean in just a moment. Vittoria, the next four, please.
Robust.
Good.
And encased.
The first word is not robust, but robust.
Robust.
Second syllable. Second syllable.
Okay. Robust.
Okay, great. And Anatoly, the next four, please.
Oh, sorry. Where should I read?
Oh, on the right side of the page, in the second paragraph, starting after encased. Do you see it?
Encased.
After encased.
Place.
Good. Keep going. Four together.
Tools.
Good.
Winding.
Winding.
Ports.
Okay, and the last three, Imad?
Sorry.
The last three on the right side of the page?
Yeah. Powered.
Good.
And pencil.
Good.
And foldable.
Okay. Which of these words... well, actually, I'm going to read the text. There's a second text that you will read, but I'm going to read this text for you, right? And I'd like you to, on your page, you can, if you've printed it out, you could write on it. But what I'm going to do is read it once quickly, and you're going to fill in the word in the right space. Okay? You can do it mentally, or you can write it down. It doesn't matter. Afterwards, we're going to confirm the meaning of some of these words. The reason I'm going to read it for you is later on you can listen to the lesson again and you can test yourself by listening and filling in the words. So I'm going to read it for you once and then I'll give you a chance to read a follow-up article. Whoops, I heard someone say something. Okay, and then at the end, hold on a second. Roman, you have to keep your microphone muted, please. Turn off your microphone, Roman. Okay? Roman.
You can test yourself.
Okay, I am turning his microphone off temporarily. Sorry, Roman, I'm turning your microphone off just for a moment because I'm getting a lot of noise. I'll turn it on later. Okay, so just listen. See if you can fill in the right words. Okay? And we're going to use this also after the class. Here we go. So, Well, actually, you know what? Before I read this, let me ask you, do any of you feel really brave and want to read the first paragraph? Do you think you can fill in the words as you read? If you feel really brave, I'll let you do it. Does anyone feel very courageous?
Also, after the class. Here we go.
No one? Do I have any volunteers?
Okay, I can go on.
Fantastic.
Okay.
I'm here to help if you need help.
Yeah. Should I start?
Please do. First paragraph.
Yeah. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology (MIT) has stumbled plans to produce a laptop computer for under $100 that will
revolutionize
computer accessibility to children in developing countries.
Fantastic.
Nicholas
Negroponte.
Yeah. Head of MIT's Media Lab has set up a new initiative.
Good.
Initiative, is it correct?
Yes.
Initiative called one laptop per child.
Per child.
Per child. It is a non-profit organization that will distribute the new machine. The new machine in.
This means to everyone. New machines. It means to everybody. What do we call a lot of people?
Unveiled.
Anyone else want to help him out on this one? No? Okay. So it's the pronunciation is en masse or en masse.
En masse. So en is prefix for mass, or
yeah, because it's a foreign word that we're borrowing in English. So in fact, they go together. It means in mass in English, meaning to the group.
Yeah.
To the group.
In mass.
Okay. Let me interrupt just 1 second. Could someone please paste a link to document A for Emra? Because is that you, Emra? Because I'm seeing where is the document. Okay, thank you. Okay, and whoever has the speaker who is not speaking, please mute your microphone so I can just hear the reader. Because I'm getting lots of...
Thank you.
Okay, so keep going.
Yeah, and ensure the words poor don't end up on the wrong side of digital robust. Maybe. Yeah, Mr. Negrobond. Now we should say unveiled across the idea after observing how children in a Cambodian village learned from a laptop. He decided to design a computer that was cheap and, now we should say, robust.
Yeah, here it's robust.
Yeah, but there, I don't know, enough to be used anywhere in the world, and that did not need electricity or batteries.
Okay. I'm going to read that again, and you'll notice that 1 or 2 answers are different. Mostly that was correct, and it was a very good job. Let me read it again, and I'm going to continue to the second paragraph, okay? And I want the rest of you just to fill in the missing words. And then we're going to start to discuss the article and what it means for us personally. Okay. Here we go. The Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, has unveiled plans to produce a laptop computer for under $100 that will revolutionize computer accessibility to children in developing countries. Nicholas Negroponte, head of MIT's Media Lab, has set up a new initiative called One Laptop Per Child. It is a non-profit organization that will distribute new machines en masse and ensure that the world's poor don't end up on the wrong side of the digital divide. Mr. Negroponte stumbled across the idea after observing how children in a Cambodian village learned from a laptop. He decided to design a computer that was cheap and robust enough to be used anywhere in the world, and that did not need electricity or batteries. I'm going to continue on to the second paragraph. Okay, so fill in the missing words as I go along. Second paragraph. The laptops are powered by clockwork. 1 minute of winding up a hand crank produces 10 minutes of power. They are foldable in more ways than a conventional laptop. They are encased in rubber to increase their sturdiness. They will be able to do almost everything a $1,000 model can do, except store huge amounts of data. The machines have color screens, 1 gigabyte of memory, and 4 USB ports. Negroponte is aiming at 1 laptop per child rather than per community, as he wants computers to be personal learning tools. He said, quote, "One does not think of community pencils," unquote. He explained, quote, "They are a wonderful way for all children to learn something through independent interaction and exploration. Plans are now in place to distribute 15 million of the devices over the next 5 years." So, what do you think about this experiment?
I think it's logical, except the idea of it will be robust. I think computers were made to be less than $100. It will be very hard. It's almost impossible to be that robust. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Keep in mind that the kids in the village, they're not the ones paying for the computer. It's not clear from the article. They don't pay anything. It's free. Has anyone heard about this experiment before? Has anyone heard about this? It's called One Laptop Per Child, and written like this: One Laptop PC. Whoops. Let me put the C there for you. Hold on. There we go. It's written like that. OLPC. One laptop per child. Has anyone heard of that before?
No.
No? Okay. It's an experiment that's been going on for 6 or 7, no, more, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8 years. This is the 8th year of the experiment. We're going to talk about it, but let me ask you, I'm going to give you a word from the text, and I want you to tell me which of the words we filled in does it fit. I want you to match. So, for example, if I say the word to start. Oops, can everyone hear me okay?
Yeah, initiate.
Okay, great. If I say the word to start, which of those words in the blanks does that best match with? In other words, how did they start the computers?
Unreal thing.
Say again, please.
Should found synonym for the word to start, or?
No. How did the kids in the village, how were they able to start the computer? How were they able to power the computer?
Oh.
There's a particular word we used. If you know the word, write it in the chat window. I'm going to go through a quick list. If you know the word, write it in the chat window, and then I'll give you the right answer at the end. Okay, so the first one was find the matching word with start, or being able to start. How about the next one is reveal to the public. To reveal to the public. If you know which word it matches with, write it in the chat window. How did the article talk about revealing to the public? Okay? The next word was to transform. To transform. What was the word we used to mean transform? And the very last one we're going to do, transform, right. And the last one we're going to do is another word for machines. Another word for machines. Okay.
So we are looking for, we are looking for another word that has the same meaning?
Yes, except all of the words you're looking for are the ones that are missing from the text, and they're on the right side of the paper, the right side of the PDF.
Okay,
So you're only...
Well, you should pick up one of them that has the same meaning of what you have said. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So what I said was, I said, I'm going to put this in the chat window, if I can.
Okay.
Hang on just a second. I said, by the way, if someone could please put a link to document A for the new people, that would be really great. We're talking about document A, Dimitri. Document A. As far as I know, it's document A. It's the one with the missing words. Okay, so I put... Wow, that's a big link. Okay, I put... The first one was... What word meant to start? What word meant to make public? Or to reveal? To make public? That should say to make public, sorry. To make public. What word meant to transform?
Sorry, from all text, or from words on the right side?
Just the words from the list on the right side. Yeah, just the words from the list. Because the whole text is maybe a little too big. And what else did I say? Another word for machines. And I said one more, didn't I? What was the other one I said? I can't remember. Okay, but I'll give you one more. A synonym of the word enterprise. There's your last one. Okay, and Dimitri, we're on document A, looking at the words on the right side of the page, and the words I just put on the chat box are the ones you need to match them with. Okay, so which of those words means to start? Any ideas?
Accessibility.
It's could. I think there's a better choice here. I mean to start the laptop itself, because remember they have no power. Another idea besides accessibility. Dimitri says robust. Robust is about how strong or how weak something is. So I don't know if that's the best answer. Any other ideas? Going once?
In case?
Powered.
In case?
Well, on the list...
Powered.
Powered.
Powered, yeah.
Oh, we do have that. Oh, yeah. You know, the word that I was thinking of... Oh, you know what? I was choosing a word that was not in the list. Oh, my God. Sorry. I think I made a mistake there. Sorry.
Maybe you meant initiate?
No, I meant to crank. The word I was looking for was crank, like that. Because remember, they have to hand crank the computer. They have to hand crank the computer to get it to start. So, whoops, I apologize about that because I thought that was on the left side. So, you know what? I apologize, but the words I told you are not necessarily on the right side. They're also in the text. But I don't think they're that difficult.
How did
they what word did they use to mean reveal to the public or to make public? They use that one is definitely on the right side? To reveal to the public.
Mace.
Say again?
Mace. It's mace. M-A-S-S-E.
No, that is, mass means group of people. So give to. Dimitri's got it. Dimitri, are you in the class or are you outside the class? Jordy's got it too.
I'm in the class, sorry.
The word is unveiled. Unveiled. Very good. That's it.
It's like open. It's mean I think it's open.
To open. You know what a veil is? Like if women have to wear a burqa, right? A veil over your head. So to unveil means to open. That's it. The other word I gave, I'm losing my words, was another word for machines. Another word for machines was. This is not on the right side, but it's inside the text. Another word for machines was? What do you think? In other words, the word we use for anything technological these days, whether it's a mobile phone or a computer, devices. That's it. That's it. Devices. Okay, what are we missing? What was the synonym for enterprise? Devices is correct. What was the synonym for enterprise? Here they used a very special word because it means a new enterprise or a new company. This one's a little more difficult.
Business, factory.
Not business, not factory. It's definitely
society. No, no.
Organization, maybe.
Lasana, that's French. Société.
Yes, société. Yes.
The name of this company is One Laptop Per Child. The name of the company is One Laptop Per Child. So you're all right. These are good words. Business, organization. Okay. But in the text, what do they say? The name of the company. They didn't say company. They said it's a new what? It's a new. Going once. Going twice. Uh-oh. It's a new. Time's up. Initiative. Initiative. Does everyone see that?
But the initiative is not synonym of company.
It's not exactly the same. It's not exactly the same. But in this case, it doesn't have to be a company. That's true. It doesn't have to be a company. It can be any kind of an organization. Okay?
I mean, so if you will write in a dictionary company word, you will not find initiative like a synonym.
You will if it's a new company that's being financed. So it means a company that's being financed because it's the same. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Initiative is a synonym of startup. Exactly. So I say, remember, these words are the closest. They're not 100% equal, but they're the closest. Anyway, you're right. Startup, and Dimitri's right, and who was speaking? Igor too, right? Startup is the same as initiative. That's great. Okay, and that was it, right? Transform was the last one. They didn't just say transform. They talked about how it transformed how it's transforming the world. What was the word they used instead of transform to make it stronger? By giving computers to kids who don't necessarily have money, what are we going to do to these developing countries? This is the idea. Not transform, but more than transform. What was the word they used?
No. Change. No.
More than change. Stronger than change. It's not on the right side. It's inside the text in the first paragraph. Giving a cheap laptop to a kid will do what to the country as a whole? If enough kids have them, it will not change, but not robust. No, Dimitri. You like that word, Dimitri. You like robust. I think it's the second time I saw you say that. Going once, going twice, third time, revolutionize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the idea with this little exercise is to show you that words can be flexible. They don't have to be. They don't have to have exactly the same meaning. In fact, they have a little bit extra meaning if we use them in a creative way. So revolution is not political revolution, it's a technological revolution. Anyway, so this experiment is now in the 8th year. So Igor, what are your thoughts about giving free laptops to children in developing countries? Do you think this is? Do you think it's going to meet its objectives? What do you think?
I think in theory it's a good idea, but
Right.
We should see how it will be in practice. So someone to not make money on this. How to say this correct?
So who should be making money?
Someone who shouldn't make money on this.
Ah, interesting.
I mean, in poor countries, why they are poor countries? Because it's corruption in these countries. And I see in this way that someone from that countries can make money on this.
That's a very good point. It's like when we send aid for food and it doesn't go for food.
Yes, this money goes to politicians, or and it's a good idea, but we should see how it will work in practice. If computers will be in children's hands, children will have these computers, and will work with if this computer will work.
I agree,
and will be good quality computers, not something like you can work on this.
Let me call on a few people that have joined us later. Like I have Shaker. Do you hear me, Shaker?
Yes.
Hi. Where are you from?
Egypt.
Egypt.
Yes.
Did you get a copy of the article that we're reading? Did you download a copy?
No.
Uh-oh. Can someone post a link for him? I'm afraid I'm not able to.
Okay.
Sorry to keep asking for that, but I'm not able to leave the classroom. There it is if you want to download it, okay?
Okay.
And I also want to say hello to Carl. Hello, Carl. Can you hear me? I see you, Carlo, but I don't hear you. Hello, Carl.
Carl, I am Charlie.
Oh my God! Because you have a K, so I thought it was. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. Where are you from, Charlie?
I am from Basque Country.
You're from Basque Country.
Yes.
So that's why I couldn't understand how to say it, because the letter is a different sound. Tell me something, Charlie. Do you think? Let me just. Were you following along with the article?
Yes, I read the article.
Fantastic.
And I think it's a good idea for spend around the work.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me something. In your opinion, how will the children learn to use the laptop if they have no teachers? The laptops are being delivered by airplane, and they drop them with parachutes, right?
Yes.
Uh-oh, that's very loud. How will the... Oh, that's really loud. Oh, my God. How will the children learn to use the laptops? Do you think that they will, or do you think they won't learn?
I think the children have more capacity than adults for learn through the laptops, because there are more activities, dynamics, and for children I think it's very a machine interesting.
Right. So, so your idea is that it's something so new that will fascinate them, and therefore they're going to learn just out of curiosity. Is that the idea? Oh, I think we lost him. Let me get your opinion about that. Lasana, do you think that the children really will learn? And what do you think they'll learn? Lasana.
I think it's a good idea. Maybe I think it's an organization for help children. That can buy computer for children because
that's actually true, by the way. When the program started, if you bought one laptop, you paid for 2 laptops. So you're actually right about that. In other words, it cost you $300, but you were actually buying 2 laptops, one to be dropped in a country in Africa or Cambodia or wherever it was, and another one that you kept and used. That was the original program. So you're absolutely right, Asana. And in fact, maybe you should be working for the United Nations because you have good ideas.
Yes. Because there is a corruption in a few countries.
Uh-huh. Okay, great. Let me talk to Dimitri because I don't think I've heard from you yet. Dimitri, are you there? Hello, Dimitri? With a picture of you, your wife, and a child. Is that you? Dubinkov? Are you there, Dimitri? Uh-oh. I don't hear Dimitri. I don't hear. Okay. Let me go back to Anatoly because I haven't heard from you in a little bit. Let me ask you another question. Do you think, are you surprised? Are you surprised by anything in this article? Does it surprise you?
I think yes. And it is an interesting idea, maybe a little unusual, and it is why I surprised.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit unusual. This is the last discussion question, and then maybe if we have time, we can do a little role play. I'm going to ask this discussion question because there's a criticism about this program. Can anyone think of what the criticism might be? What do you think? Imagine for ooh, I'm getting a noise. Imagine for a second that you're living in Cambodia or Kenya or one of the developing countries that's receiving the laptops. What kind of criticism do you think local people might have? Or, if you're in the West, what kind of criticism might you have for Negroponte and his initiative? Do you think there's any negative side to this? Your opinion. Anyone?
I think we have so many negative sides there.
Yeah?
Starting
Give me
from
one.
the point. If you are a poor child and poor families always looking for living, not for knowledge. Yeah, first important thing they care about always will be their how to make living, how to do for living, what to do to gain money. And I think the first thing that they will learn from if this experience comes true and if it's really applicated, I think the first thing they will do with this laptop is to buy it in the market to get because they need money more than laptops. They need freedom. They need education may be delivered by
That's
teachers.
a really interesting idea, but couldn't you argue that they're going to make money in the long term? Everyone will in the long term, because they're given an opportunity to learn that they would not normally have. So even though they're not going to make money right now, everyone, including the children, will have a greater chance of making money as a result of the experience. That would be. Yeah. Go ahead.
I wouldn't ask someone to do something that I can't do it myself.
Right.
Poor children, poor families and poor children, they are facing maybe unknown future.
Right,
Let's talk about more reality. Even middle class families nowadays, not in developed country, maybe have very high education and looking for job. So where the future, if you look for education in general, should be in purpose. So you should look for society. The society maybe needs not the doctors, not engineers. Maybe need several people to work there.
Okay. Well, I think Lasana's point is interesting in regard to what you're saying. Want to talk about that, Lasana?
Yes. Yes, it's my. I think it's a very good idea, but only if it's an organization that manages the purchase and of this computer for poor children.
Yeah. Do you think that will maybe help with what he was worried about? It seems to me that might be a good solution if it's managed and it's not so done in such a free-for-all. Right now, it's being done with no management and on purpose.
Okay.
That's part of the. So, do you think that might help? I guess you do, or you wouldn't say it, right? Of course, you think it would help. Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do. In light of that last point, maybe what I could have you do. I hope that the sound is good enough that you can all hear each other. I'd like one of you to take the role of Nicholas Negroponte, who created the experiment. I'd like one of you to take the role of someone who doesn't agree. Maybe you're a government official, or maybe you're someone here in the West, like an academic, who thinks that this is somehow, I don't know, racist or hypocritical, that you were imposing our values. And the rest of you are going to be the children of the village. Let me tell you one thing. This experiment is now in the 8th year, and guess what? The children, after 8 years, have learned, for example, English without ever having a teacher. And they've learned it extremely well. They have very limited access to the internet, but they have internet. They have a lot of learning programs on the computer. So it's hard to say if it's a success, but it seems that way. And in fact, there's another experiment I can tell you about. In Article B, you can read about the results today in Article B. We won't have time, so you can download that and read it. But it does appear to be a success on the level of the children learning. That without any teacher. That's the amazing thing. Oh, I hear a children now. I hear a child now. I don't know who the child is, but I hear a child. Okay, so can I get a volunteer to play the part of Nicholas Negroponte, who's going to defend the experiment?
Without any evidence to start there, just to defend the situation without having any supporting ideas or something. It's very hard.
It's hard to do the role play, you mean?
Yeah. No, because we don't have supporting idea for Nicholas. Nicholas.
عشان يمنع الارض ميه خلي بس المنطقه تطلع هو يمنع الارض وقت ميه وهم ترسوا وانا مش هدافع عنه.
Because right now here is.
اقعد في اوضتك انت الزام الامان.
I have no idea. Okay, that sounds better. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ahmed.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it's hard for me, for example, to take Nicholas' rule because it's just an idea. We don't have supporting information about his idea if it's successful or not.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Maybe we're running out of time too, so we can't. We won't be able to do the full role play. But listen, here's what I'm going to suggest. Hopefully you find this idea interesting and you're learning some new vocabulary. I try to give you some vocabulary myself by taking some important words out of the article. So what you can do is this. I posted a second article, document B, and if you like this discussion, what I'm going to ask you to do is follow me on Verbling and go to my Facebook page and let me know, because I can create another class focused on Article B where we really get to find out Nicholas Negroponte's his motivation, and we get to find out what happened in 2012. so we can have a follow-up class. So go to my Facebook page, which you can find by going to Jon-Eric Verbling Teacher. I'm spelling Verbling wrong, but I'm running out of time. So quickly, it's Jon-Eric Verbling Teacher, but you can find the link on the Verbling page. Okay, so go there. If you don't mind, like the page, because the more likes I have, the more I can customize the page for you. And let me know, and I can run this class again, and we can have a follow-up discussion. Let me know what you think. Let me know when the best time is to have a class, and I'll try my best to find a time slot. In any case, because I read the article, I want you also to review the vocabulary by listening to the lesson again, the part that I read, and you can test yourself on the missing words in the article so you can review the vocabulary. So that's one of my plans for this class. All right, we're going to have to stop now because I have another class scheduled, so I'm sorry for that. But come to my Facebook page, let me know, and we can schedule this class, and you can see other ones that I'm planning, and it would be really great to see you all back again. So thanks for coming. If you want to stick around, there's going to be another one in a minute and a half. Okay, so thank you everyone. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you, sir.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.